Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, Brother Adrian?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm well. Welcome to another episode, segment of Rapping with the Red. I'm just kidding. That's the name I want to. That's the name I want it to be. But it's what's wrong with the red? See, I gotta get myself together.
It's a call.
No sir. Just tap my brain and I'll be alright. Okay. I'm here with Brother Adrian. Brother Adrian is the minister here at the Ram. He's been here for about what?
3 years ago.
Going on 3 years now. So I'm glad that he decided to sit down and talk with me. This was short notice, but I thank the Lord for my brother agreeing to sit down and talk with me at such short notice. Appreciate it. And yeah, so I'm going to talk to Brother Adrian for a minute and see what's going on with this brother right now. One thing I do know about Brother Adrian, and we just talked about it briefly, but he is a Chargers fan. Pray for him. And
Pray for my team.
we're gonna be praying for the Chargers. I encourage Brother Adrian to support another team.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how long you been a Chargers fan?
Probably about 17, 20 years now.
Okay. And what made you decide to be a Chargers fan?
I wanted a California team.
Oh, okay.
Southern California. It wasn't going to be the Raiders. It wasn't going to be the Rams.
Okay.
So I chose the Chargers.
Okay.
One of my favorite players is the Damian Thomas.
Okay.
Number 21.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it wasn't like you had family members that were Chargers? Oh, okay.
It was all against it.
Oh. And they wanted you to be Raiders.
Dallas, no. Dallas.
Oh. Okay.
San Francisco fans.
Okay. And why not San Francisco?
No.
Okay.
Just didn't care for the Niners.
Didn't care for the 49ers. Okay. So, aren't they better than me?
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
No one's better than the Chargers.
No one's better than the Chargers. Okay. They went to the playoffs?
Who?
The Chargers.
Let's talk about that later. we exit early. Sorry. We were there for a hot Saturday night.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, where are you from?
I'm from Long Beach, California.
Okay, Strong Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, born and raised?
Born and raised.
Oh, okay.
No, actually,
Okay.
born in Compton, California.
Okay.
And my mom got married when we was about 9 or 10.
I'm sure.
And he moved us to Long Beach.
Okay.
But I'm originally from Compton.
You were originally from Compton.
Yes.
Okay. You know what hospital you were born in?
Gardena Memorial.
Oh, okay. So you went to elementary school in Compton?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where'd you go to middle school?
Not middle school, elementary.
Okay. But what middle school did you go to?
I went to middle school in Long Beach, Jefferson Junior High.
Oh, okay. What high school did you go to?
Wilson.
Wilson.
Bruins.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Nice. I don't know if you know this, but I learned this during the Olympics that they said like a lot of Olympic athletes went to Wilson, yes, and got medals.
Yes.
And like did great.
Yeah, I believe that. And especially in swimming back in those.
Yeah. There was I think the water polo team go?
Probably so. I don't keep up with it like I used to, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Okay.
Wilson is big on aquatics and tennis,
Okay.
soccer, cricket, sit tennis.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know Billie Jean King is from Long Beach. Do you know what high school she went to?
I do not. But I heard that.
Okay. So you went to Wilson. You graduated
in
when?
92.
92. Okay.
Yes.
Graduated in 92. Okay, nice. Did you go to college after high school?
A little bit. I went to college for like a couple of semesters, but I didn't finish.
Okay.
Just started working and being on the streets.
Ooh, this was getting good. Mm-hmm. Tell us about the streets.
Just going that wayward route.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on in the streets? Was you beating people up and stuff?
Oh no, I wasn't a fighter.
Oh, okay.
No, just
you robbed them?
No. No.
Okay.
Just life.
Oh, okay.
Life happens. And
life happens.
Yeah, just
okay.
Being a young man that's influenced by the culture.
Okay.
Drugs and alcohol and gang banging. Women.
You look so saved and holy, brother.
I wasn't saved back then, sis.
You wasn't saved back then, okay.
I wasn't saved.
You wasn't saved back then, all right. Okay.
I was running from the Lord.
Oh, wow. So you knew about it?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And that came from what, did you grow up in church?
Yes, my mom and grandmother had us in church faithfully.
Oh.
My grandfather was actually a pastor of a church.
Wow. And Compton or Long
In Compton.
Oh, okay.
Off of Tamron.
Oh, okay. Okay, you were raised in church. You being raised in church, what brought you to the streets? What made you turn to the streets?
I would say what lured me to the streets was when I learned how to make a fast dollar. You learn as a young man how to make a fast dollar, and doing that, it kept me on the streets because I like the hustle. Mm-hmm. I fell in love with the hustle of waking up and doing those different things to bring in a dollar.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long did that last?
I'm gonna say from 92 to 2009. Okay. It lasted a while. How many years is that? 2002 will be 10. It's about 17 years. Yeah.
So you were on the street for about 17 years?
Yes. Yeah.
And during that time, I take it you had a lot of fun?
Yes, sin was fun for a season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it had a lot of ups and downs.
What were some of the downs?
Jail, not prison, but just jail. Stress on the family. Oh, man, Kendra. You lose that trust factor with your family. People don't trust you. Yeah. They think the worst of you.
Wow.
But you can bring that on yourself.
Right, absolutely. But it doesn't stop that from hurting, right? Knowing that your family don't trust you.
Yeah. But you always have that mother love, but at the same time, you should really trust you.
Right.
You have this sister love,
but
do they trust you?
Do they trust you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the downside of it all. I didn't trust myself. Yeah.
Interesting. So I take it from that time? You made a lot of friends, lost friends, made friends?
Made friends, lost a lot of friends to the streets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the gang violence took a toll on the streets. People go away to prison. That's just now getting out. Yeah, you see a lot of people. A good friend of mine's pass away from gang violence or just the police shootings and things like that.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Do you have any friends today that are still alive that you communicate with?
I do. I do quite a bit.
And have any of them changed their life, or are they still?
Not for Christ, but they matured in a sense of they're taking care of they're going to work and taking care of their families, but not in a sense where they stop the drinking and smoking, the fornication, not in that way. But I would say they're they don't live for Christ. Yeah, that's the only change.
So you said from 92 to about 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2009 comes. What happens where you stop?
All right.
Yeah.
2009 was a phenomenal year.
Oh, nice.
In a way where I just lost my job.
Okay.
I was working with the railroad.
Oh, okay.
And I just got my 1-bedroom apartment. I came in high and drunk, Kendra.
Wow.
And I couldn't go to work till I had a hangover. Mm-hmm. But they fired me from a job, so I was depressed, just depressed, so I went out drinking and I came in my home. There's nothing in there. I was just like, I'm tired of this lifestyle. Mm-hmm. And I remember talking to someone and I was sharing with them my thoughts. And they said, well, I don't know what to tell you, but I know someone you can speak with.
Okay.
And they called their daughter and she shared the gospel with me.
Wow. Wow.
Right there in my living room, I had got converted.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Got saved.
Right there in my living room.
Okay.
And I remember asking Christ, if you are real, take the marijuana, the drinking, and the curse words off my tongue.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the next day, I was delivered from all three instantly.
Wow. Wow.
And that was the best day of my life.
Okay. So you got saved.
Yes.
You lost your job, right?
Lost my job.
Okay, you lost your job. Okay, so you got saved. Okay, so what did you do after you got saved? Did you keep your apartment?
Yeah. Okay. Amazingly, I couldn't find a job. It's crazy. I couldn't find a job. But the owner of the building just let me stay there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I could count on one hand. I stayed there like 3 years. And I could count on one hand how many times I paid the rent. Oh, wow. He let me stay. That was favor. Okay.
Was you working during that time?
No. I ended up working for like agencies.
Oh, okay.
Because what the Lord was doing in my life, I just couldn't find a job. I was looking, but I couldn't find a real income like I had at the railroad. Okay. And then one job opened up with the post office. That was really like in the third year, a job opened up with the post office. Mm-hmm. And I worked there during the Christmas season, I remember. Okay. And then I ended up having to move. And I found another 1-bedroom, and that's when the Lord started opening up doors for me.
Okay.
I got on with AAA, and I was at AAA for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that AAA? And how long did you work there?
Say 2011 to about 2016, about 5 years.
Okay. So, what made 2009 a phenomenal year is because you got saved.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew marijuana was a problem for me.
Okay.
Right? And drinking, I knew those things was a problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to come off of it.
Okay.
But I didn't have the power to actually leave it alone. And so by God doing that for me, I was ecstatic. I was just blown away.
Okay. Okay.
That's what made it phenomenal.
All right. So 2009. Okay. So got saved in 2000. When did you start truck driving?
2016.
So how did that come? How you started driving first?
I was at the AAA working with AAA. I had a friend of mine that was truck driving, and he always was pressing me to come truck drive. Always pressing me about coming truck drive. So I looked into it,
Okay.
and I seen that it was more money than what I was making at the time, and so I gave a 2 weeks notice.
Oh wow.
With AAA.
Okay.
Truck driving school.
Okay.
Got my license.
Okay.
And never looked back. Yeah.
All right. So you've been driving trucks from 2016
to the present time.
Today. Okay. So you got saved in 2009. Truck driving in 2016. How was the road for that as far as staying sober? I know you said you were, it's time chasing women, you were high, had alcohol. How did you work through that? How was that from before you got saved to after you got saved?
Okay, let me understand your question.
I mean, was it hard as far as the women? Was that hard to stay celibate?
No.
Okay.
Because I got married in 2000.
Okay, you got married. Okay. You did not say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, was it 2009 or 2010? I don't really remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I got married. My first wife got married in 2000. Let's say 2010.
Okay.
And yeah, so that celibacy part, like, remember, I was a babe in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I had a lot of growing up to do.
Okay.
At that time, only real job I had was the railroad.
Okay.
Any job prior to that, I didn't really know how to work.
Okay.
Because of being on the streets, so it was hard for me to go to a job.
Okay.
As far as after 2009 sobriety, I had struggles, Kendra. I remember I had struggles with alcohol because usually when we go out to eat, I usually have a drink.
Okay.
And so I really kind of shied away from going out to eat with family or people because I had a habit of drinking, and that temptation was really strong.
Okay.
And so I had to mature. It took a while for that to mature. The more I stayed in the Word of God, the stronger, or the easier it got for me to go out and have a sensible dinner or lunch without drinking. Wanting to drink. Marijuana, I didn't have a problem with. I just knew I didn't want to do that. But I didn't know alcohol had a stronghold on me like that,
Okay.
which it did.
Okay.
And women, being celibate, I was married at the time, so so that was, I was married, so I had my wife at that time. So
Right.
that was, but yeah, alcohol was a
really hard.
It was a tough. Not so much marijuana, but I was addicted to marijuana. I wanted marijuana. Yeah.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. You went from were you in relationships before you got married, and the time that you were in the street, were you in relationships?
I have friends, but I tend to, when I'm in a relationship with someone, I'm with that person.
Okay.
So
you
I was faithful.
Okay.
Yeah, I was faithful to her.
Okay.
Before we even got married, that's who I was with.
Oh, before you got married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's who I was with.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all were with each other how long before you got married?
About 2 years.
Okay. So, well, can you tell us what have you learned from being married the first time? Can you tell us what have you learned and how did you grow? Because
I think
go ahead.
In my first marriage, learning how to work.
Okay.
Get up and go to work was hard. I was a double-minded man. And you know what the word of God says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Okay. And being double-minded kind of spilled over into other aspects of my life. Okay. Work ethic. Let me see what else. Yeah, just not always looking for the next best thing. You know what I mean? And truck driving or wherever it was. Looking for the next best thing instead of looking for God to guide me. Because mind you, my first marriage, I was saved, but I was still immature. Okay. And still materialistic. Okay. And those things, Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they don't. Walking with Christ, you gotta let go of all of that. But so I'm matured in the sense of not being so materialistic, knowing how to stay with one thing until God leads me somewhere else. Okay. Not being so double-minded, and just being content where I am in my life. Okay. I wasn't content back then. Okay. I let even being married. Yeah, I let things, what we get or what we have, identify me. Instead of being identified in Christ, the cars, what you do for, those things identify, and those things can go like that. Absolutely. So, and I take it, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I take it that had to have put a strain on your marriage. Okay. But you see that now, right? And you see what you learned from, and you see how God has changed you. Oh yes. And that's a blessing. And I say that because I think of my life and being a mother, the times that I was a wife, and I think of the mistakes that I made, and I think of how it used to haunt me, and I used to feel because of the mistakes I made, I felt like I wasn't saved enough. I felt like I wasn't good enough, and I'm like, man, I'm just destroying my kids and destroying my marriage, and I just didn't feel good enough. But I thank the Lord, yes, for changing me. I thank the Lord for showing me grace. Yes. I thank the Lord for his forgiveness. And I am going to be at peace. Yeah, that's what it's about. We're gonna make mistakes as husbands, as wives, as mothers, as fathers. We're definitely gonna make those mistakes, but I had to learn not to condemn myself, and I think it's wisdom when we can look at our errors and change.
Okay.
And that's what I had to do.
Okay.
I had to look at my errors and be like, okay, I went wrong here. When that comes up again, this is how I'm going to do it. And I think with my walk with Christ is learning how to be steadfast in a sense where things repeat itself or come up again in my life. It kind of like recognizing this and be like, okay, Lord, I remember this. How can I get better in this area right now? Just so looking for that direction to be a better man.
And let me say this. One of what triggers me, growing up, not having a father, not having a mother, my story is I'm from New Jersey. When I came to California, my mom pretty much abandoned us. I mean, we were with her from time to time, but
yes.
As far as a mother, she was not a mother. We were pretty much abandoned. So growing up, I'm searching for love.
Yes.
I'm searching for love. I'm searching for acceptance. I'm searching for something, and when it doesn't come, like when I don't feel loved, when I don't feel accepted, it makes me a horrible person.
Yeah.
It makes me a horrible person. So I'm growing to say, okay, this is the triggers.
Yes.
This is the triggers, yes. And this is what I need to work on when my kid do something. And I felt like that's unloving. That's unloving to me. That makes me feel like you don't love me or you don't appreciate me. I can get, very upset. And so I'm learning that is my trigger. So, yeah. Well, let's fast forward. So, you got married. When did you get a divorce?
I got divorced in my divorce was final in was 2025.
Okay.
I got divorced in 2023.
Okay.
It was finalized, I think, in I want to say July.
Okay.
July 5th.
Okay.
July 2nd
of
2023.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was hard.
Real tough.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So so let me say this. I think we should have a second interview. But because I know the time is almost up, but at least I would like for you to express just some of your emotions and how you went through divorce to be able to help Christians that are going through a divorce. I mean, just I'm saying not have to go through talk about anything as far as the relationship, but just your emotions and what you were going through. So can we talk again?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, okay. So we're going to talk again.
Yes.
So, gotta wrap this up, but I have some questions that I wanted to ask you. This is like the speed round.
Okay.
All right? Yeah, we're gonna light this up.
Okay.
All right. So, bear with me. Not the best questions, but I had to hurry up and jot something down.
All right.
Not the best questions, but
I'm with you.
You with me. I appreciate that, brother. All right. Chicken or steak?
Steak.
Steak or ribs?
Steak.
Compton or Long Beach?
Long Beach.
Hezekiah or Kirk?
I like both. I like both. I'm gonna go with Hezekiah.
Hezekiah. All right. Denzel or Jamie Foxx?
Denzel.
Right. Chargers or Rams?
Chargers.
Patriots or Bills?
Bills.
Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers.
Esther or Ruth?
Good. Esther.
Why?
I like Esther's zeal, her passion.
Okay.
Yeah, Ruth kind of good, but Esther was different.
Jodeci or Boys to Men?
Oh my gosh. Depends.
Okay.
I think Boys and Men are a little more classy. And if I want to get a little grimy, I'll go with Jodeci.
Okay. Brandy or Monica?
Brandy. Well, same. I think Brandy, well, they both. I say Brandy. I know more of her music.
Okay.
But Monica, not bad.
Okay. David or Moses?
Oh, good one. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to roll with David.
Okay.
I see myself more in David.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody that runs?
No. I'm running. Stay here fighting.
Okay. Psalms or Proverbs?
Proverbs.
All right. All right.
That's it.
That is it, sir.
Oh.
So guess what?
What?
My next interview is going to be with you again.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. All right. Well, there you have it.
I have fun.
Yes. Rapping with the Red.
Rapping with the Red.
We will be back.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Brendan, I need your phone. Oh, no, I got my phone. So we always end this with a selfie. Okay. I gotta send this to my boy Nico. No, no.